Morning. Hello. Welcome to Guanyin Practice. Diving in this morning. It is a beautiful post solstice day. I hope everyone's solstice yesterday was really great. I know that for some folks, it was a really intense day, and I want to just acknowledge that. Today in our practice, we're going to be holding Steve and Mary Beth. Steve wasn't feeling so well. Mary Beth has been awesome in taking care of him and tending him. But that takes a lot. It takes a lot to be in that caregiving role, and especially after she had just a huge day yesterday. Also, I haven't mentioned this before, but I have been tracking it, and today I'm just very difficult situation with that submersible, and that's lost. And not only am I seeing the the painful degeneracy of that whole situation, like where were the safeguards, where was the anything that could have helped, but also watching how people are reacting online to it. Like some people are actually like being really cruel about it, like and mean about it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you think of someone if they're a billionaire. It honestly does not matter. It doesn't matter what you think about whether someone should have done that or not. Right now, there's a crisis and lives are in danger, and the amount of fear is palpable. And in an already really sensitive place in the world, it's just so much. So, today, let's just hold compassion for that situation. Whatever happens, let's hold compassion for it. Um, so, we are going to put our energies first to the Black Madonna and receive our divination from her deck. And just for the rest of this month, we're working with the Mother Mary Oracle, which is the one that we work with each year for the Black Madonna. In July, we move into the month of Baba Yaga, and there's a different deck for that. So we'll get to that, next week. I can't believe it already, the end of the month. Already half the year gone. This year has gone so fast. But let's go ahead and honor our the Black Madonna and her energies, and hold compassion in our hearts for this, tragic situation unfolding off the coast of Newfoundland. And then we're going to get into our Guanyin practice. Salve Regina, Mater Misericordiae, vita dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules filii Heve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo, advocata nostra, ilos tuos misericordes oculos, ad nos converte, et Jesum benedictum fructum ventris tui, nobis post hoc exilium ostende. O clemens, O pia, O dulcis Virgo Maria. Blessed Mother, watch over us. Watch over us all. You who are loving in your non-judgment. Our Lady of the Inner Gate is our card today. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. I don't think we've ever drawn this card before. I don't recognize this art. I don't recognize this name. This seems like it's completely new for us. I'll hold it a little closer so you can see. It's such a beautiful artwork. She almost looks like she has antlers because of the light and crescent moon energy above her. Kind of has a deer mother look to her. My initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be happening in your life, I am behind it. I am always guiding you toward your heart, for within that sacred temple, the most precious treasure is kept. To obtain that treasure, you will need courage, trust, and faith. I bestow my grace willingly upon you without restraint. You must provide the trust in me that gives you courage to take the journey. Your rewards shall be rich beyond all imagining. This reminds me of the prayer that we say every month in our Order of the Black Madonna gatherings, where we say, Great ocean of night, how I adore you. Queen of time and space, I bow down. Mother and defender, I call to you, watch over me. To she of vastness, I bow down again. Mother of all, how I love you, watch over me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the silent, secret blessings you bestow. We are all rich in ways we don't even know. We are, in fact, all rich in ways that we don't even know. And even when things are difficult, times are hard, even when there's, a struggle in some sense, whether that struggle is purely internal or whether that struggle has an external manifestation, however it is, we have this capacity to understand that there is a wealth present for us, a wealth of love, a wealth of compassion, a wealth of care, a wealth of support, a wealth of potential, and a wealth of the perfect unfolding for our life path. And that doesn't mean a perfect unfolding doesn't always mean it's an easy unfolding. It's a perfect unfolding because what's happening is happening in a way that we can work with it. It doesn't mean it's easy, even when it's perfect. Sometimes we might have a smaller problem or obstacle, and by dealing with that, it's annoying, it's difficult, it's strenuous, it's stressful, but it actually is helping us prevent a much bigger obstacle. Sometimes we have somebody say something, it hits us wrong, or it doesn't feel good, or we feel like we're having a hard time integrating something someone has said. It doesn't actually mean that it's wrong. It just means we're having a hard time integrating it. And we have the potential to revise our relationship to that and to allow it to be present without judging it and without feeling judged by that. One of my teacher, Lama Wangmo, she said something that was just so powerful. She's like, when something has a difficulty, or it starts, to be difficult, or um, you know, things don't go smoothly, it's not personal about me. It's just actually the way that things are unfolding. That's all. It's not something that's personal. So let's just try to remember this today. Let's really try to keep this in mind, not to take difficulty personally. Difficulty itself is not a problem. Difficulty can make us stronger, even though we don't like it. And we have that inner gate that is even now in this moment opening to allow us to have an initiation into a greater level of strength than maybe we had before. And that is worth it. So that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive in to Guanyin practice with, as usual, 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention today for Mary Beth and Steve. And hi, Mary Beth. And hi, Mary Elizabeth also. Hi, Linda. And hi over here on YouTube, whoever's here. And let's also hold compassion in our hearts for the people who are in that submersible, and all of the people who are working so hard and investing so much to try to rescue them, and their families, and everyone who loves them, cares about them, is worried about them, and to all who are traumatized just by watching what's unfolding. Maybe there are people who are descendants of Titanic survivors who are also horrified by what's happening, feeling like it's opening old wounds or triggering epigenetic trauma. There's such a radius of pain from this situation and panic. Let's send compassion. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balanced point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Guan Yin, who protects those at sea, hear us. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations now of Namo Guanxi and Pusa, awakening that quality of Guanyin in each of our hearts. Namo Guanxi and Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin 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 Pusa, Namo Guanxin Pusa. 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 I've rescued these feral kittens and they're getting trained to be full cats, house cats, and they're over here making mischief in their little playpen. But looks like everybody's fine. Sorry if I was like squinting at things off camera. It was because the kittens were making these noises. All right, let's say this prayer. It helps us. This prayer helps us. And the way that it helps us is it strengthens our devotion to this practice of our recitations. It's for the Mani Reciter of Calm by Gyaltse Tokme Zangpo, and it was written in response to a request from a Kampa Mani reciter. So the Kampas are the nomads of Tibet. They, in the region of Kham, a lot of people live nomadic lives, and they live in these traveling tents and caravans. They usually herd yaks or have one or two yaks, and they travel around, and they live in yak hair tents, black yak hair tents, and they live a beautiful, healthy, very pastoral life. They're eating and drinking very clean. They're living, most of their lives outdoors. So they're very rugged with the weather. It's a very um, powerful way of life that many of us don't have a connection with. And if you think about how much it takes to survive in a situation like that, then to think on top of that, someone is committed to doing 100,000 or a million recitations on top of farming, herding your yaks, subsistence, eating, moving every few days, going different places, up and down in the mountains, and all the while doing your Guanyin practice, your Om Mani Padme Hum Avalokiteshvara Shenrezig practice. It's really powerful. So this prayer was written when this Kampa Mani reciter um, made a request to Gyaltse Togme Zangpo in the Dharma fortress of Ngulchu. And then it was translated for the first time into English by Adam Piercy of Lotsawa House Translation Group in 2022. So this is a prayer that, it's for people who are trying to practice amidst a busy life, a sometimes stressful life, a life with unexpected things. It's us, right? It's us too. Lama Duncan Shuk Sum Lak Chak Sa Lo Dakni Changchu Ni Por Chike Bar Gangdang Gangdu Kipa De Dang Der Tadu Tuje Champo Chetsin Shing Gusum Gewe Chila Chipar Sho Jamdang Ning Je Champo Kun Lang Ne Tuje Champo Duljar Gerpa Nam Lame Changchu Chola Gope Chir Tuje Champo Trin Le Je Par Sho. Homage to the Guru in Three Jewels. From now until I reach the essence of awakening, no matter where I may be reborn in that place, may I always follow the great compassionate one and dedicate my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Inspired by loving kindness and great compassion, in order to lead all Mahakarunika's followers to supreme and unsurpassable awakening, may I carry out the great compassionate one's activity. Lama Dankun Sum Lak Chak Salo Dakni Changchu Nipur Chike Bar Gangdang Gandu Kepa Ditang Der Tadu Tuje Champo Jensin Ching Kusum Gewe Chila Chipar Sho Jamdang Ningje Champo Kunlang Ne Tuje Champo Duljar Girpa Nam Lame Changchu Chola Gope Chir Chuje Champo Drinle Je Par Sho. So now let's get into, plug this in. Let's get into 540 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum. And I have to say, so far, it's going so much faster than I thought that it would and more smoothly. I was kind of worried at first. I was like, for 540 a day, that's a lot for people who are, formerly doing 108. But the reality is, like, it goes pretty fast. It's added maybe 10 minutes to our practice. Usually our practice is like in the past been 40 minutes and now maybe 15 minutes because now our practice is about 55 minutes. It's amazing. So 3 melodic recitation rounds and 2 rapid recitation rounds. And we're not gonna, I'm after this week, and even after today, I'm not gonna say like, again, or that's one mala, now let's do another, etc. I'm just gonna keep going. So by now, most of you know, to just, when you get all the way around to the end, instead of jumping over the guru bead and going, to just flip the mala around, start on that last bead that you were just on and go back the way you came, and then go back the way you came a third time, and then go back the way you came for the rapid recitation, and go back the way you came for the final. So it's just like that. We just go like, if you've chanted clockwise around the mala, you're going to go counterclockwise when you go back. So let's get into it. We're going to do 324 melodic recitations. And then 216 rapid recitations for a total of 540. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Money pay me 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 money woman pay me 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 pay me woman 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 pay me oh, money pay me, I'm gonna 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 pay me. I'm gonna pay me, 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 I'm gonna pay me. I'm gonna pay me, 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 I'm gonna pay me home. And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth and long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Susti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshe Wangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. And we're going to be back tomorrow. And also next week, I'm hosting every day for the whole week, Monday through Friday. At 6 p.m., we're going to do Madonna Holy Week for the last week of June. So if you'd like to attend, please make sure that you've signed up to receive my newsletter. I'll be sending out the details about that tomorrow. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. And let's hold that inner gate and really think about how we are crossing over a threshold of some sort of initiation with the Divine Mother each time we face something difficult, and we grow as a result.